Hey, I'm Craig from the Dot Studio. Today we have Emerson in the studio with us. She's just released a brand new single which is available on Spotify and Apple Music and everywhere else. And we're just going to chat about it, talk a bit about the song, the production and all of that. So stick around. It'll be interesting to kind of see how we built this song together and to hear about Emerson and her music. So how are we doing?
Yeah, we're going pretty good.
Yeah. What's your track called that's out now?
So it's called No Stopping Her. It's a track that I actually wrote it in 10 minutes, which is pretty crazy.
All the best songs are written in 10 minutes.
In saying that, the basis of it was written in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I wrote it because it was a goal for me to just do a song and release it.
Yeah.
I think it was I think I overthought the process a lot before I actually came to this song.
Of song or recording?
Of songwriting itself, because we'd already booked the session, everything. I was so excited, but I wanted it to be perfect that I kept overthinking it. And then I realised that maybe when you least expect it.
Yeah.
And 24 hours before I was meant to come in, light bulb just went off.
So you actually had a different song that you were going to record, yeah? Because you booked the session in with me. And
exactly. I had a different song and I just kept, every afternoon playing around with chords on my guitar, everything like that. And Mum went to Woolies and I thought, perfect. So I started strumming and it was actually very different from what I was planning on recording.
Yeah.
Because it was actually quite strong and I didn't expect myself to be able to come up with such a strong song.
Oh, okay, cool.
With the lyrics and the meaning of it, everything like that. So, it was I'm pretty excited, pretty proud of it.
Nice. So, all right, we're going to jump into the production side of it in a second. We're going to have a look at all the parts that we ended up using and how the kind of mix came together. But maybe before that, do you want to just tell us a bit about the song, where it came from, what it kind of means to you?
Yeah. So, music is very personal. I think everyone will bring their own experiences to the lyrics. But for me, the main experience from me was to overcome what other people were thinking. So No Stopping Her. I reckon it's a bit of a girl power song, but guys can listen to it too and think, yes,
I've listened to it a bunch of times and I feel empowered.
Yes. So it's just all about, I think we can all be our own worst enemy at times, and that's actually what has been stopping me from pursuing my music. So I was doing it when I was 16, I'm now 20, and here I am because I thought, I'm going to do it. Doesn't matter what people think. People are going to love it. People are going to hate it. That's just the music, and that's just the way all music is, really. Yeah,
and that's a huge hurdle to get over when you're starting out, is kind of that just allowing people to hear it. And it is because it's kind of your inner soul, it comes from a pretty deep place. Exactly. And to let people into that is difficult, but that first step is the hardest one, and then after that it does get easier. So
exactly. So I know that the old me would be really nervous, what if I get some bad reviews? But me sitting here after listening to my own advice from that song, I'm thinking, if you love it, great. If you don't have to listen to it. It's fine. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you can be proud of yourself. I think it's really
I'm really excited. So
it's out right now. Where can people go to check it out?
It's available in all the music stores, main ones being Spotify and Apple Music. So definitely go and check that out. Be under Emerson, which is
might have to look. There's a couple of Emersons, but once you find it, if you just type in No Stopping Her.
No Stopping Her,
Emerson, No Stopping Her. And then make sure you hit follow, like, subscribe, whatever the button is on the on the thing, just to stay connected, because Emerson's got a heap more songs that she's writing, and it helps her and the algorithm and a ton if you actually engage with it rather than just listen to it.
Yeah, we'd really appreciate it.
Download it, share it on your socials. It's a cool song.
Yeah.
So let's jump into this. What did you love, or what kind of grabbed you about the recording process and kind of being in the studio? Maybe that you didn't expect, or maybe just something that,
Well, I loved it how you and I both workshopped that song. So came in 3 different feels for the song.
Yeah.
And I think I originally had the bridge as a pre-chorus. We decided it was just, there was too much time being between the first verse and the chorus. So it was where's the chorus?
Yeah, I remember that. It took a while because you might have had the two verses together as well, I think.
Yeah, I think I did something like that too.
Pre-chorus, yeah.
Yeah. So it was great to get someone else's perspective as well, who's got heaps more experience than me. And we workshopped it, and it actually worked out really good.
Yeah,
and I think the main thing about coming into recording is just having that open mind. Knowing what you want, but having an open mind for a little bit of flexibility in there. So, yeah.
That's awesome. So when you came in, you had your guitar, you had some notes. And then how long were we in? How long was that session before you actually kind of like were confident enough that I kind of had what you wanted in my head so that you could walk out and let me kind of get it there? But we weren't in the studio for very long, were we?
I think we were in here for probably roughly maybe a little bit less than an hour workshopping it.
Yeah.
Once we figured out our structure of the song, hopped straight into the recording studio, probably recorded each verse, each chorus maybe 3 or 4 times, trying to get some really good quality takes.
Yeah.
And then, I think I came in at 6:30, left at, 8:30? Quarter to 9? Maybe something like that.
Made pretty short work of it.
Yeah,
I think that's because, I mean, that was just the style of the song. So you had it on guitar.
I had it on guitar,
We thought it might be a bit more spacious and airy to kind of move to the keyboard.
Exactly.
So once we'd figured out that, it was just a matter of like punching in those as MIDI. We could copy and paste that across, and then we could spend the time really just making sure your vocals were good. And
exactly.
I remember, we sang it through a couple of times, and then we were like, all right, I think we're really onto something here.
I think we were really excited as well.
Like, all right, now we need to do this again and make sure we capture the emotion, make sure that it's moving as a journey. So your first verse is building, your first chorus is kind of down, but then by the end there was like that kind of story and that emotion was building. So I remember it took us a few takes, like that chorus was good, let's do it now with a like. You got to mean
Come
it.
on, Emerson, can you just mean it for me, please?
Let's give this one that that sort of empowering sort of, because by the end it is like a powerhouse type of.
Oh, it is, and I never thought that someone like me could do that, because I've always thought like, the quiet one, and all my songs, all my performances I've done just been like strumming the guitar, really simple, using my voice, and here I am with this like song that's just like, whoa, so excited. I think I also loved how we didn't know whether we needed another recording session before we went into the studio, because we weren't. And then we started smashing it out, and we were just like, hey, let's just get the whole song out right now. So that was really good. I also came in not knowing what we would get done. Like I knew that it was going to workshop. We were going to see what we could do, maybe set up a couple of mics, see how it was going to sound. But we sort of just went all for it, really.
I'd anticipated recording the guitar, which is a bit fiddly to record an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
But to end up doing the piano kind of saved us a bunch of time. But I think the biggest challenge, or not the challenge, but the thing that was kind of fun for me, knowing that your sound was really spacious. Like when I've seen you play live, you do covers of songs, but you really strip them.
I do.
back.
I love doing that sort of stuff.
So for me, I'm like, all right, how do we make this a pop song? How do we make it big and kind of grand and powerful, but also really subtle and strip back? And you gave me a really good reference.
Wafia.
Wafia. I was going to say Mafia.
Yeah, well, see, some people say it differently. I've probably pronounced it wrong, but Wafia, I think.
Wafia. Anyway, that was really cool, because that was like, that was kind of, your song's completely different. It's a lot slower than hers, but you kind of had these atmospheres and spaces in there.
Exactly.
That I could kind of go, cool, I know how to get that.
Yeah, and
build it.
I did want to be like an artist that I would love to listen to, and as she's one of the artists that I love her music, I love her style. Definitely did not want to, copy that, and I think we didn't.
Oh, it doesn't.
We just used it as a basis, just to go, hey, this is sort of the sound we're looking for, and it's actually really surprising how the song that we've created is just of a mixture of powerful, spacious, stripped back. Like it's just a mix of everything. It's Yeah,
I love using references. It just gives you influence. So there's no point copying the reference completely, because that song already exists. So for you to recreate it is just a waste of time. But I always grab onto something. So for that song, it was just the space that was around.
Yeah.
Her voice was really present.
Yeah.
But somehow it was just in this big sort of space. Often it's like I'm listening for what the drums sound like or the guitars, or I can take bits and pieces of everything.
Yeah.
So for this, just that kind of getting that space. So that was always in the back of my mind, kind of producing it. It's like, all right, this has got to be 2020. It's got to be pop and close and full. But it's also got to be like really stripped back and spacious like your live sound is.
Yeah, exactly. And I do struggle when performing. I love having my voice like at the front as well, which is really I don't know if it's different. It definitely is different for everyone, but I know that when I'm performing, the guitar's usually pretty quiet, so I can just be fully immersed in just the sound of my voice and everything.
It's almost a cappella. You're close.
Close. If the guitar was another person, which
Awesome. Well, let's have a listen to some parts of the song. What's the bit that you love every time you hear it, and we'll jump into that.
Well, I think as a whole, I love how it takes us on a journey.
Yeah.
I think the best part of the journey is probably from the bridge into that big chorus.
Yeah.
So we can actually go and explore like how actually big it gets, I think, cool. Which would be pretty cool.
All right. Nice. Well, so what I'll do is I'll play that last chorus and we'll play it to start with, and then I'll introduce every instrument, and then I'll take it away so we can kind of see everything that went in to make it.
Sounds great.
Can we first, though, have a listen to this first chorus? I thought you would say
the first chorus.
I thought you would say the first chorus.
Well, I do love the first chorus too, but you only gave me one option, so I didn't know. We'll listen to the first chorus.
Yeah. So this is going into that.
Set my soul free. I'd be unstoppable. I'd be unbreakable. I'd be incredible. I'd be invincible.
How mean of me was to stop it there where it's about to build up. Yeah, that's cool.
I think that's actually really cool that we did that first, because now we're going to go into probably where it gets really big, so we can see just in the first chorus and like, you know, the last end of the song, the journey that we go on. So
I think that's a good picture of kind of that space we're looking for, you know, and that wasn't. I don't think we didn't record the vocals like that, but what you've got happening there is the main line in the center, and then essentially a double and then a triple. Pushed out to the side, so it gives that really wide sort of chorusy, spacious thing. Plus you got that basically nothing else except your voice and that really deep.
Yeah, I love it.
Bass line that kind of
it sounds really good, really loud.
If you're listening on a phone or a laptop or something with small speakers, you're probably just hearing the voices, but underneath it, if you can get a big
with earphones in. I listened to it with earphones in, and it was pretty cool. The bass was really cool.
All right, well, let's skip forward to from the bridge or after the bridge.
What do you think? Do you think we should? Do you reckon we should go from the bridge as like as an example of like how I had this as a pre-chorus?
Okay, cool.
Maybe?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do you reckon?
So this used to be verse, and then this bridge, then chorus. Mm-hmm. But sometimes it doesn't work because it doesn't lyrically. It has to have all those bits. But I think for your track, we could make it a bridge. It just worked really well.
It worked really well.
Just one of those things. Yeah. Oh, I got to find where it is. They all just look like wobbly lines.
I will use my voice. I will stand my ground. I will use the lyrics from my heart. No stopping me now. No stopping me now. I'd be unstoppable. I'd be unbreakable. I'd be incredible. I'd be invincible. I'd be unstoppable. I'd be unbreakable. I'd be...
Awesome.
Yeah. good little snippet.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I think people are really going to respond well to this song. I think you'll do really well with it.
Well, I hope so. Like, I guess that's everyone's goal when they release something. But, yeah, hopefully it connects with a lot of people, because I think, you know, it's great to have this confidence about you, but I do think deep down we are our own worst enemy, and we'll always have that voice in the back of that mind, in the back of our mind, and we just need to go, well, actually, if I don't listen to you, I will be unstoppable.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a bit
that
nerdy. That's all right. Let's get a bit nerdy on this and look at just some of the production stuff, because I really like it. All right, so what I'll do is I'm just going to bring in instrument by instrument and show you where we started with. So let's just start with the kick drum, and I'll just add it in as we go and you'll hear it.
Yeah.
Kind of like our drums. You can hear there's some cymbal samples in there. It all laid up. That's cool.
That's really cool.
All right, let's flick them off now in the same order, and then you'll be able to hear it kind of, because that was the rhythm section first, and then all your melodies and your lines and stuff on top. So then if we take away all the rhythm, then you'll hear all the melodic and lines and stuff. And see how it's all kind of working together. Yeah. Well, there we go. That was it. I hope you enjoyed that little sort of walk through, that little unpacking of the production. You enjoyed hearing Emerson's take on the song and everything. Have you got anything to add before we kind of leave here?
I would love to add, for anyone that wants to, you know, has a goal to record a song, you don't have to know all of this stuff. No. Like, I came in, I reached out to Craig first. It's like, hey, I want to record a song. Yeah. Sent through all of this stuff about the process, was very clear on, you know, having a vision, like supporting the whole, like, do you have any inspirations? So, you know, you could probably do a little bit of research on that as well. And I walked in with my scrap piece of paper and my guitar, and, like, off we went. So you're in great hands, really, if you want to come in. I
appreciate that.
And you can, you know, release a song. It's exciting. It's and we'd all support you as the music community. We love when all of this happens. So
yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, you can get it done. There's very much a DIY sort of mentality that we have to do everything ourselves, but there's a lot of power in collaboration and getting beside, you know, people that have been doing it, that are doing it well, that can kind of have a different take. So
exactly.
Yeah, so it's been really good.
Yeah, you don't have to, you know, have this set up at home to come in and do it. Like, so I really appreciate everything. I couldn't have had that sound without you.
Oh, it was so fun. It was really good.
So thank you so much. It was great.
No, you're very welcome. Make sure you follow Emerson everywhere you can. It's so important when you're listening on Spotify, which you're about to go and do right now, is that you hit the follow, because the algorithm for Spotify just works so well when there's people engaged and following, and that's what they want to see. So do that on Spotify or Apple Music or Tidal or YouTube or wherever you listen to music. She's there. Subscribe to this channel as well. I'm going to be interviewing more artists that we're kind of working with and getting these cool sounds for. So, thanks very much for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.